guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about skincare. And I feel like my skin, even though I do have like some minor blemishes, I feel like my skin is at a really good place so I can share with you the products that have been working for me. Finally, I found a moisturizer that I like enough to share with you guys. I've been on the hunt for like the perfect moisturizer forever now, and it has been a long time coming, okay? A long time coming. Okay, so I'm going to talk about like cleansers, masks, moisturizers, eye creams, treatments, all the above, okay? I'm going to talk about it all, and I thought I would do a bare face just so you see like how my skin is. This is good skin for me. I do have some milia and breakouts on my chin. Milia takes a while to get rid of. I have seen a reduction, a huge reduction actually, in my skin with the stuff that I have been using. So if you want to see what my skincare routine is, then just go ahead and keep watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is cleanser. And cleanser is very important, but I don't like cleansers that have a lot of stuff in them. So like, I'm not going to be buying a cleanser that has like alpha hydroxy acids or any type of acid, because I just want a cleanser to cleanse my skin and not dehydrate my skin. Because a lot of cleansers strip the skin, like a lot of cleansers strip the skin, and that can cause acne, it can cause dehydration, dry patches, it can cause a lot, and your skin is the biggest organ on your body, so you might as well take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so cleansers. And you can see some of my stuff in the back here, so I'm sorry if I'm like giving some stuff away. But so the first thing I do, if I'm wearing makeup, I will go in with a cleansing oil. My favorite cleansing oil right now, which I do want to try some others, but this one is my favorite so far. I haven't had any breakouts with it. It hasn't dehydrated my skin. It hasn't done anything weird. So it is just a basic cleansing oil, but this is from Boscia. Boscia, it's their Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. I love this because it smells like a spa. It's very eucalyptusy and herbal. It takes off everything. Like, I rub it in, you can see the makeup just melting off your face. You put water and it turns into like this milky kind of cleanser. It doesn't burn my eyes, and then I just rinse it off. And then I go in with my other cleanser, which is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. I switched to this because my skin, I was getting a lot of dry patches, and I feel like it was from my cleanser. I was using the Tula Probiotic Cleanser. I think that's it. Or it's like the Purifying Cleanser. I used to love that. I used that for like 2 years straight. I didn't buy anything else. I just used that cleanser, but I feel like my skin just got used to it, and it started to dry out my skin, unfortunately. But I do love that cleanser. It takes all your makeup off. You don't even need like a cleansing oil. This is not the best at removing makeup. It's not meant for that. It's just meant to cleanse the skin. It also has hyaluronic acid, which is extremely good at protecting your skin. It holds moisture. It's crazy if you look up the benefits of hyaluronic acid. And then it has 3 essential ceramides. Cleanser, like I said, it has 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid. It's supposed to be a nice moisture balance in your skin. It is for normal to dry skin. I haven't had any problems with like breakouts with this. I did have a dry patch like up here in this area. I usually get them on my forehead, and I haven't had any. None at all, and I feel like it's because of this. It's just a very gentle cleanser. It's not going to strip your skin, and I did have to get used to this for a while, because at first I felt like it wasn't cleansing my skin because it wasn't stripping my skin. I feel like since we were young and you were using like Clean and Clear or some of those cleansers that just strip away all of your natural oils, you're used to that tight feeling, and that's not how your skin is supposed to feel whatsoever. This does not do that. It leaves my skin feeling very hydrated, very plump, and I love this. I talked forever about this, and I'm sorry. It's just so great. Okay, so the next thing I go in with is toner. And I have a few different toners that I like to kind of go back and forth on, but I have a few great ones. And the first one I'm going to talk about is the Thayer's Witch Hazel. And finally, they came out with a spray. Okay, and the spray is actually very good. and I'll just spray this on my skin. It leaves a very nice hydration on my face, restores my pH balance, and it's just good to go, okay? This is the one with lavender. Lavender is meant to be very hydrating on the skin. It's also supposed to help with scarring. So yeah, it just has a lot of good benefits. It's very hydrating. I also use this like on a cotton pad to just remove any excess makeup that might be on my skin. But I've used this for about 1.5 years now, but they never used to have a spray, okay, and it's so much less wasteful than the bottle that I used to use. So I use this as my toner, or this bad boy right here. So this is the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Antioxidant Glow Water, and this is by far my favorite like toner. I basically use this for more of like a hydration and antioxidant kind of a thing. This is more of like restoring my pH balance and getting off any excess makeup, but this is just to get that nice, healthy, dewy glow on the skin. This actually helped my dry patches clear up like this. Like I used this the night before with a dry patch, and I actually like sprayed it directly onto my dry patch, and it was gone the next day. This is like healing water. I don't know what's in this, but it's fantastic. What does it say it's supposed to do? It's a glow water with a vitamin fruit complex. It is an invigorating skin nutrition mist that delivers essential antioxidant protection for a dewy, healthy looking anytime glow. It has vitamin C, E, and B5, lemon and orange fruit extracts, minerals. It has a lot of stuff in it, but seriously, this is the most hydrating like facial mist I've ever used, and I use it before I put my eye cream on. I use this before and after I put my moisturizer on. I use this for a bunch of different stuff, and I don't think I'll ever go without this. I never thought that I bought this on a whim, because I did hear amazing things about it, and I literally bought this on a whim, and I'm so glad I did. Okay, obviously, let me talk about eye cream. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about eye cream now. Eye cream is very essential, I think. I just want an eye cream that hydrates. I'm not looking for anything crazy. I'm 24. I do have wrinkles underneath my eyes. I think they're hereditary. I've had them for years now. I've had a lot. I've had them for a very long time. Me and my sister both have very deep under eye wrinkles already. So I can only imagine what they're gonna look like when we're like 80 years old. But this is the Boscia Indigo Eye Cream, and I feel like I finally found an eye cream that just works for me. It has this beautiful purple texture to it. It has like these, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't have glitter in it, but it has like this nice pearlescent to it. So when you put it on, it just makes your under eyes look so healthy and dewy and glowy, and that's what I love about it. It is very hydrating. It doesn't cause any milia, which is another thing that I hate so much, because milia is so hard to get rid of. And it's just such a good eye cream. I feel like I'm more into skincare now than makeup, just because I love going out of the house barefaced. Like, I love having just fresh, youthful, dewy looking skin, and I can literally just live like this forever. Okay, let's talk about moisturizers, and then I'm going to talk about SPF and then miscellaneous items. So obviously you'll be able to tell that, oh my god, I'm forgetting something. This is like the star of the show, and I forgot it. All right, so as far as treatments, I don't really use any serums or anything that right now, because serums tend to pill on my skin. A lot of them do. So I just decided to try the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta peels, and they come in a box, obviously. It is very wasteful. They do come in jars, and I think I'm definitely going to buy the jars next, but they come in these 2 packs. So the first pack is the actual peel. It's a daily peel that you can use every single day. I use this at night, and then it comes with a anti-aging neutralizer, which just kind of like puts the moisture back into your skin, because the peel, it's a peel, it's going to be a little bit harsher. I feel like this is what's helping my acne down here and my milia clear up. I have noticed the biggest difference when putting on my makeup. The texture of my skin is so much smoother. It just allows my makeup to be just seamless on the skin. I don't have as many texture bumps anymore. Even my scarring has gone down quite a bit, and I've only, like, these have changed the game. Okay, I don't think I'll ever stop using these. They definitely, I've seen such big results, and I've been using them for 2 to 3 weeks, I think, but I wanted to mention them in this video just because I've already noticed a difference. They haven't broken me out, and I highly recommend this to anyone that's struggling with acne, milia, under the skin bumps, blackheads, texture, especially texture. That's the biggest notice. That's the biggest difference I have noticed in my skin has been the texture and my scarring. So definitely love these so much. Now I'm going to move on to moisturizers. I forgot about the whole treatment kind of thing, but we're on to moisturizers now. So I have a daytime and a nighttime moisturizer, and they are both from Fresh. I love Fresh products. I've come to realize they just work really well with my skin. They sit on top of my skin really well. So my daytime moisturizer is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream with Super 7 Complex, okay? This has such a beautiful texture. It's just hydrating enough for the daytime for me. I could definitely get away with using this day and night, but for me, this is just the all-time favorite daytime moisturizer. It sinks into the skin beautifully, but you still have that really nice bounce to the skin. And honestly, I just want a moisturizer to moisturize. I'm not looking for anything crazy. I'm not looking for like treatments or alpha hydroxy acids or any type of glycolic acid in my moisturizer. I just want a very standard moisturizer that's going to give life back to my skin. And this is it. This is seriously such a good moisturizer. I'm so happy that I found a moisturizer that works for me. It's been a long time coming. I have tried so many moisturizers you don't even want to know. And I've returned all of them. And then for my nighttime is the Youth Preserve Dream Face Cream, the Super Lotus Night Recovery. Obviously, this is very well loved. This is like, has such an interesting texture because it's very thin, but it's thick at the same time. And it smells like melons. It smells like melons. It has like the most beautiful smell. It smells like the antioxidant water that I was talking about. But this has the most beautiful texture, but it deeply hydrates my skin. Like my skin feels plump and hydrated and ready to go. It's a little bit different in texture than this one. It is a little bit more hydrating than that one. They're both very hydrating, but this one just gives you a little bit of extra oomph. My skin is glowing in the morning. It's just such a good one. And those both do not break me out. I haven't had any problems. I haven't seen any rise in milia on my face. And they're just such good moisturizers. Highly recommend you check out the Fresh brand if you're someone like me that's been trying everything under the sun and you just can't find it. Try out Fresh. You won't be disappointed. So the next product is SPF. I can't stress this enough, but SPF is so important. I've been using the Supergoop Glow Stick SPF of 50 because a lot of SPFs actually pill on top of my moisturizer, and this one does not do that. It is super glowy, like very glowy, and it's clear. And this is like the only chemical sunscreen that has not broken me out. I don't even know if you can yeah, you can kind of see the glow that it gives the skin, but if you rub it in and pat it into the skin, it goes into the skin so well, but it still gives you a very youthful glow. This is amazing under makeup. Like if you have a matte foundation and you don't want it to be matte and you want it to be nice and dewy, use this. But guys, SPF is so important. If that's something you're lacking in your skincare routine, I highly recommend you check something like this out. Or it's super easy. I literally just roll this on my face and pat it in, and it sinks in and it's good to go, and it looks beautiful under makeup. There are some really good and expensive ones by CeraVe as well. The SPF is essential for anti-aging, but also skin cancer. So definitely, I will not stress this enough. I will not stress this enough. Get yourself a sunscreen. All right. My two favorite masks of all time that I feel like actually do something are the Origins Drink Up Intensive Mask and the Ole Henriksen Cold Plunge Pore Mask. This is obviously does different things. This one I use when I need just a drink of water on my face. My face gets really dry sometimes, a lot less dry now that we live in the South, but when I just need that boost of moisture, I'll put this on 10 minutes or I'll sleep with this, and you just wake up with hydrated, dewy looking, fresh skin. And I flipping love this stuff so much. I'm not going to say too much about these just because they are masks. The effects on them are short term, but they're just so great. Then the cold plunge pore mask, I like to use this prior to makeup, or if I'm just trying to like treat myself and have like a self-care Sunday. And it has the most beautiful color ever. It's like this turquoise blue. It's beautiful. And this just helps unclog my pores. It helps smooth out my skin. It's definitely a very good exfoliant as well, especially if you use like a cloth to remove it. This just it had really good reviews too on Sephora, but I do notice a difference. My pores do look minimized. Your pores are never going to be permanently minimized, but if you use this before makeup, oh, your pores will be minimized, okay? And I think it's just a really good, like, solid clay mask that kind of just tightens your pores, tightens your face. And it's really good before makeup as well. So, had to mention that. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about is an exfoliator. I think exfoliating is beneficial for anyone. With the Dr. Dennis Gross peel pads, I really haven't been physically exfoliating. I should, and this is the one that I've been using. This is the Tula Skincare Probiotics and Superfoods So Polished Exfoliating Sugar Scrub. And I love this because it is so gentle. When you apply it on the skin, you'll feel the sugar and you'll obviously exfoliate your skin, but then the sugar dissolves after about 30 seconds and you're just left with this very soft kind of scrub, and your skin looks glowy, it looks youthful, it looks dewy when you're done with this. It just looks so good. Again, this is an amazing thing to do before you do your makeup for like an event or something, because you're left with just this beautiful, clean, polished look. And I have sensitive skin, so some scrubs can just like dry out my skin, but this one does not. It just leaves my skin feeling super soft and hydrated and smooth. And that's all I could want in an exfoliator. Alright guys, so I know this video was so long. I'm so sorry, but I love skincare. I think skincare is so important. Your skin's only as good as the makeup. No. Your makeup is only as good as the skin underneath, okay? So definitely check out these products. They have done wonders for my skin, or check out one or the other. It doesn't matter to me. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up if you like this video. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.